We've known for a few weeks now that filming for Black Panther Wakanda Forever is currently taking place in Atlanta, Georgia, which has become the primary location to film Marvel Studios' blockbusters. Now, not much is known about the upcoming sequel to Black Panther in terms of the plot, which is being kept under wraps, at least for now. But now we have some news. Michaela Coel has joined the cast of the sequel in an undisclosed role. The actress and writer is known for her Channel 4 comedy series Chewing Gum, that was based on a 2012 one-woman play, Chewing Gum Dreams, which she performed at the National Theatre in London. The Black Mirror Season 4 episode, USS Callister, and most recently, her Emmy-nominated show for HBO, I May Destroy You, which has received widespread praise for the way it tackles rape, one of the central subjects explored in the show. So why is this a big deal? Well, a British actress and writer is a plethora of talent based on her body of work. She's not the type of actress to sign on to anything because it means a big paycheck. She is very much someone who is thoughtful in the steps she takes for her career. Whatever the role she was offered must have been one that was interesting enough for her to sign on to the franchise. The returning cast of Black Panther is an impressive cast of black talent, and having Cole join them is another great addition to the ensemble. As with most sequels, the cast tend to grow when they add new characters to a project. Coel is just one of many new additions that the film is likely to have. However, there are two questions I have in mind. How big of a role will she have? And what character will she be playing? Already fans are speculating that she is playing the MCU's version of Storm. But I don't see that being the case, since Kevin Feige, the head of Marvel Studios and the chief architect, who has mapped out the cinematic universe, has dismissed any plans to include mutants in any of the Phase 4 films already in development. Having Storm would have been a great addition if it wasn't for the passing of Chadwick Boseman. Without the actor around to play T'Challa, who is being retired in the movies indefinitely, it doesn't have the same impact, including Storm, the mutant with the ability to manipulate weather, who's had a long-standing relationship with the ruler in the comics. The two were lovers and eventually married to become the king and queen of Wakanda. Yes, Storm as a character isn't defined by her relationship with the king of Wakanda and has an established history as an X-Men and a deity. The character has a rich history to tap into, so the films can use her independently of T'Challa, while having her ties to the king reference in some form. Another character that seems possible for Coel to play is Madam Slay, a minor villain who appeared in Marvel's Jungle Action comics in 1975. The villain was romantically involved with Killmonger and held a grudge against T'Challa for killing her lover. She wore distinctive leopard print clothing and commanded leopards. We saw a tribe command armored rhinos in the first movie, so a woman with a cloud of cats? To me, that's even better. I love Madam Slay's whole design, especially the headdress with the single spike and her gauntlets. Visually, they could do a lot with an updated costume design for the movie. Killmonger in the comics also shared a love for the animals and was accompanied by Prey, his own leopard. In Black Panther, Michael B. Jordan's version of the villain didn't have his pet leopard, but they alluded to it by factoring in the leopard style print into his suit, which was a decent compromise, but I really would have enjoyed seeing a leopard fighting alongside a baddie. So let's not shy away from the leopards this time. One of the things that Madam Slay is notable for is that she preserved Killmonger's body after his death with herbs. It's unlikely that they would revive Killmonger in the MCU following his impactful death in the first film. Bringing him back would be a big deal. Let's not forget This is a comic book movie, and bringing back someone from the dead is something that's always possible in a universe with magic, time travel, and advanced technology. Even though the MCU version of Killmonger only had an alliance with Wakabi, the first Wakandan to side with the villain, they can still find a way to create a connection to Madam Slay. Or maybe they will opt out of linking the two and just make her someone who isn't driven by love, but has an entirely different motivation. Coel playing a villainous role would be interesting, and with Black Panther being very female-centric, why not have a female villain going up against the Kingdom of Wakanda? I personally love the idea, but this is all speculation until a role is confirmed, and of course a synopsis is released to give us an indication of where they are taking this story that is supposed to pay tribute to T'Challa, and in turn the late Chadwick Boseman, who was the face of this franchise. I'm not sure who Cole will be playing. It could be any of the characters that I've mentioned, or even an original character created just for the film. Maybe a new Dora Milaje, the elite group of female warriors who serve as Wakanda's special forces and bodyguards to the ruling monarch. Or even a war dog, the people who are tasked with going undercover around the world in a specific region. She could even be the new Black Panther, which I'll admit is a bit of a stretch. But hear me out. Since T'Challa is being retired, the mantle of Black Panther is up for the taking. And while logically it would fall to Shuri, who has been Black Panther in the comics, and is next in line for the position if her brother steps down or passes away. I doubt that this version of Shuri, played by Letitia Wright, would don the suit, at least not immediately. They could save her suiting up for a future Black Panther movie. Despite being the smartest person in the world, she is still inexperienced when it comes to fighting, and we already saw her lack of interest in taking over the throne. We know that anyone from the 5 tribes can nominate someone to be the ruler. So what if Cole is a candidate from one of the 5 tribes who successfully manages to become the ruler of Wakanda and the new Black Panther? I wouldn't rule it out, but I wouldn't bet on it either. For now, we wait until the studio and trades give us more information surrounding this film that has only just started rolling cameras, with 1 year to go until its release. Personally, I'm excited to see Coel and the other actors they will announce joining the franchise in the coming months. I'll be keeping track of any news on the sequel and cover it if there's anything worth discussing. So thoughts on Michaela Coel being cast in the movie? Do you have any theories or ideas as to who the actress could be playing? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways folks, that's all for now. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the show. Please feel free to subscribe, like and comment below. And hey, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea. And that's okay. Just remember to take care and stay safe.